Welcome, friends, to this edition number 16, Deflate Gate revealed exclusive interview with Tom Brady's buzz. Friends, this is an exclusive here at the Morsk Studios, the most high-tech studio essentially known to man, where we have an exclusive interview with Tom Brady's buzz, and it will be revealed exactly what happened in the Deflate Gate, for those of you who are interested too. I'd like to welcome my studio audience. Some of you are slightly demented, others are thugs, but it does not really matter. This is Insolence. Friends, I encourage you to go to my website, morskfeed.monthly.com, where you will see a new short story monthly, and to view me on Podomatic, as well as YouTube, I love to say it, and of course to buy my book, He a Sexual Odyssey. It is not erotical, it is just sexy as hell. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much. Your phones, on a personal note, phones, in these times of beheadings by unfashionable terrorist types, a deflated Super Bowl footballs, dreary State of the Union massage, bizarre drones flying into the White House, it is virtually impossible to maintain the slightest sense of optimism, even a vague shred of hope, in the nightmare dystopia we call our pathetic daily lives. Friends, in this abject desolation, one movement, and one alone, lends a particular possibility. That campaign, and none other, is peanut butter for peace. Yes, my friends. Peanut butter for peace offers the world the greatest vision of relief from the universal desolation that is our pathetic existence. Unless, of course, you have the peanut allergy, in which case you might as well forget all about it. Now to this week's stories, friends, of which we have, of course, several from the Twitterverse all over the globe. When protesters tried to drown out Henry Kissinger at a Senate meeting, John McCain called them low-life scum, quote-unquote, who should be arrested. When asked to command, the protesters said, quote, "We may be low-lives, but scum? Never." Right on, bro. Mike Huckabee recently said that women who swear in the workplace were truly trashy. He might have been referring to Megyn Kelly, who once referred to the former governor as Mike Huckabee by accident. In a recent interview with the governor, she chided him by saying, quote, "I have news for you. We're not only swearing, we're drinking, we're smoking, we're having premarital sex, with birth control before we go to work, and sometimes boss around a bunch of men," unquote. Huckabee was flawed, and Kelly added, "That's all before 5:30 a.m. Fast work, Meg. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's Twitter account was hacked. The hackers claim to have made nude pictures of Swift. In response, Swift wrote a tweet indicating that the hackers got nothing, quote unquote, and implying that they would Photoshop pictures of her. Interest in hacked tweets have gone down considerably. However, sales of Photoshop have reportedly increased by 20%. Way to go, Taylor. An unmanned drone landed in the southeast side of the White House lawn and was discovered by security. When he heard about it, the Speaker of the House, John Boehner, ran out into the lawn shouting, quote, "Did my carton of camels show up yet?"
Speaker Boehner. Oh, Speaker Boehner.
The DJ Diplo, in talking about Taylor Swift, said, quote, "I know her secrets, and, quote, I am scared for my life," unquote. He goes on to say that Swift's fans threatened to murder him. In response, Swift's spokesperson said that Diplo should just shake it off. Either that or stop doing so much meth. Word to the wise, Dip.
Speaker Boehner. Oh, Speaker Boehner.
11 of the New England Patriots footballs were found to be 2 pounds per square inch under the league standard. Quarterback Tom Brady, whose balls I am going to interview shortly, exclusively on the Morsk Feed, denied any knowledge of the incident. He said, quote, "I don't want anyone touching my balls. I don't want anyone rubbing them. To me, those balls are perfect," unquote. When asked to comment, his wife concurred with that analysis. Great, Tom. Very good indeed.
Speaker Boehner. Oh, Speaker Boehner.
Well, my friends, by the way, Oda, you wonderful piece of French diaphanous crossbow of imbecility. You hyperglycemic effulgence of dietary indiscretion. I love you. Oh, I love you. This is insolence. My friends, for the interview you've all been waiting for. The exclusive interview seen only here at the high-tech Morsk Studios with quarterback Tom Brady's balls. I shall now retrieve the balls. Yes. Well, balls, it's very nice to meet you. If I may call you that. I do not know. How does it feel to be Tom Brady's balls?
Terrible. Feel like any other job. You go work, you get paid, you go home. Nothing excellent about it.
I notice you have the Chinese accent. Could you explain this, please, balls?
Everything. I'm in China. You don't know that? You moron? Empty space where it's supposed to be.
I see, I see. Well, Buzz, what can you tell us about Deflate Gate, which has been in the news for many weeks now?
A deflate? A gate? What that? No deflate, no gate. You choose two from column B, you get egg roll, okay?
Very interesting, very interesting. Well, Buzz, I guess the big question is, who deflated you before the games?
Who deflate? Who deflate? You want to know who deflate?
I would like to know, yes, certainly wouldn't mind knowing.
Even I tell. You're too moron to understand. Got no noodle. In noodle area. Your brain got no domain.
Excellence. I appreciate those comments, certainly, but if you could, my audience is on the pins and the needles, wanting to know who did it.
Pin? Neither? You stick pin up ass. Maybe I tell you. Don't follow with neither. I tell.
Okay, well, I do that after the show. But can you tell us who actually deflated the balls, yourself included?
Deflate? I bet you won't know who deflate. I tell you who deflate.
Okay, who deflated the balls?
To Taylor Swift. She good at puncture balls. Swifty Taylor to you.
Taylor Swift, are you sure she really deflated you?
Deflate? I think I know who deflate. You know if someone stick pin on your balls, then again, you idiot. No sense whatsoever. Perhaps you have no ball at all. Eunuch.
Excellence. It was Taylor Swift then, you are absolutely sure?
Sure as I am, you hit full sand and old Dunkin' Donut cup. Sure I sure.
Well, there you have it, my friends. It was Taylor Swift. Thank you very much, Buzz. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, for our viewers who are hard of hearing, I will give sign language interpretation of what was said, since I speak fluent sign language. Oh, no. Tante flottes, motherfucker. Well, my friends, thank you. One quick Twitter comment, perhaps. No, we don't have the time. Well, I'm so sorry. Then next time, perhaps we will have to have more time for the Twitter comments. Well, friends, this has been an exclusive interview with Tom Brady's Bulls, and I will have to say that you will see that nowhere else but the Morsk Studios. I am going to bid you adieu. As always, I love you. Demented, as some of you may be, I love you. I bid you adieu. Until the next time, I love you. You may turn it off. I said turn it off, you idiot. I have to do everything myself?